And here we are again. Season 2 of Noita'd Wizard. So, what is the difference between Season 2 and Season 1? Well, you might notice immediately, our Noita'd Wizard is now blue. Although, he might also be green. Or maybe even turquoise, depending on the run at the start. That's right, we're playing with mods this time around. Because I thought, what do I do with any game that I have lost all interest in? Slap a bunch of mods on it until it barely resembles the original product and then forget how to play the original. So, here we are, playing more Noita'd Wizard. I was blackmailed into it somewhat by a certain modder. And also, look, I thought, let's fix some of the problems I've got with Noita through the medium of mods. So I didn't really have a plan going into it. I wasn't like, I want a mod for this and that and the other. I quite literally just went to the most subscribed mods on the Steam Workshop for Noita. And my god, they are overpowered, aren't they? Which I think really goes to show what people think about this game. When the majority of the top mods on the Steam Workshop are things like tinker with wands everywhere, or no fire damage, or no toxic damage, or one of the mods I did download, because it's not quite as overpowered as I assumed it would be, is the health container mod, which makes it so very rarely enemies will drop a health container for 10 health, which obviously when you get down to like the vaults and shit is worthless, but on these early floors is actually quite nice. So I've got that one, and I'd say out of all the mods I've got, I mean, it's not that super overpowered. It's also configurable. I mean, it's Lua, so, I mean, it's not configurable, but I can configure it. And what I thought we could do is as we get better at the game, and as I finally get to experience the game without having to play it for 5 hours a day, I can tweak that mod so the health containers are less and less frequent until basically we're just playing base game Noita again, right? I downloaded 2 mods that really are, I would say, overpowered. The health container mod being one of them. And the other one is a mod that makes treasure chests and heart containers glow in the same way that wands do. Really, it's not that bad, I guess. Can we get in there? I mean, we can. The question is, do we want to? Right, let's actually aim accurately this time, Noita'd Wizard. So we'll just do one of those. Anyway, yeah, it makes it so heart containers, treasure chests glow like wands do. To be honest, so far from my testing, it's actually proven to be a pain in the ass, because every time I think, oh boy, a wand, it's a treasure chest, and you open the treasure chest, and inside is like a spell refresher, or 20 gold, or some garbage, really, just some garbage. It sounds good on the surface, but it's not fantastic, but generally I've tried to avoid a lot of the super overpowered mods, so those are the only 2 we've got right now. And we'll see how it goes, and like I said, we can tweak it, and we can use it as a training tool to hopefully maximize the small amount of time I do have with Noita every day, but whilst also learn about not necessarily the muscle memory necessary to play Noita, or the patience necessary to play Noita. People don't understand this. I can't afford patience in my day-to-day life. Okay, I wake up at... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what time of day I wake up. The point is I get out of bed, and then I'm immediately go to my desk and just start working. Whatever that happens to be. I'll generally respond to a few Patreon messages. Check my 3 emails I've got associated with the channel. I've got some business ones, some non-business ones, etc. Well, no, they're all business, but some are like private business for like people I actually want to talk to, like people from Paradox and shit. Not like... And I still get emails from fans. I don't like using the term fans. Viewers. I still get emails from viewers. I'll be like, hi, it's Steve. I genuinely got an email the other day like, hi, it's Owen. And I'm like, do I know you? I'm not getting like pissed off or anything. Like, how dare they email my business address? I mean, it's a public email address on YouTube. You should expect that at the least. Simultaneously, I'm just like, I don't know who you are. I felt a little bit bad because I was like, should I know who you are? Ow. Ah. Get out of the way, spiders. Right, what have we got? It's a Flamuxian potion. And that is why I maintain that isn't super overpowered. Well, the treasure chest aspect of it isn't too bad. The, obviously being able to find so many heart containers is quite powerful. What is this up here? Speaking of which. Now, I started recording. Okay, I've got a story to tell immediately about, the Swedes, who I'm now at war with. I'm at war with the whole nation of Sweden. I started recording an episode, and basically the audio was fucked because today I've been, moving around my office. Well, I'll come back to that in a second. But my point was going to be, when I was recording an episode earlier with these changes, I came up with some terms that I want to try and use going ahead to differentiate between the health containers, the heart containers that give us 10 health, and then the heart containers that give us a max health upgrade. Because in Legend of Zelda, a heart container is a heart container that gives you extra maximum health, right? Fuck your egg. Get out. Whereas in this, a heart container gives you health. So to help kind of differentiate the nomenclature. Oh, also I should mention the heart containers are so easy to destroy. So many complaints on the Steam Workshop are about that. Please make the heart containers indestructible. It's like, shit, you're already getting a load of extra health. What more do you want? Well, I mean, evidently they want the heart containers to be indestructible, but it was more rhetorical. Anyway, right, well, sorry, I've lost my point now. Am I at war with Sweden yet? No, not quite. So, heart containers. Anyway, I've decided to name the heart containers, the big red ones from base game Noita'd that give you more maximum health. Those are heart uppers. No, wait, what the fuck did I call them again? Yeah, those are heart uppers. Okay, because you get your hearts increase. Then, the green hearts that enemies drop that destroy if they so much get hit by a strong gust of wind are heart betterers. That way, we've got a nice differentiation for people who maybe stick Noita'd on in the background. And I say, oh, there's a heart container, and it's actually just a green one drop from an enemy. You might think it's a bit more impactful than it actually is. Although, arguably, maybe it is. So, yeah, we've got heart containers. No, heart uppers, which are the big ones, and heart betterers, which are the ones that make us better by restoring health. I thought that was the most elegant solution to a fairly inelegant problem. Otherwise, I think in base game Noita'd it's just called, what, like, maximum health increase or maximum health upgrade? HP up? Well, that would be better. HP up, HP restore? That sounds a bit too Pokemon. I could just call them green hearts and red hearts, but one's not a heart, though. It's a cross. Green crosses, red hearts? No, I hate that as well. I'll stick with what I've got. Heart betterers, heart upperers. Oh, right, of course. My war with Sweden. And I'm reminded about that because of how much my legs hurt right now. So, anyway, long story short, Sweden, the nation of, have this tool on their website. Oh, by which I mean IKEA. Have this tool on their website that allows you to... can we get up there? I'd like to kill those spiders. Allows you to kind of design and build your own desk, right? And my desk is cluttered with so much shit these days from just kind of expanding as the channel has expanded, so as the amount of technical crap I've needed to stay on top of my constant schedule. So right now I'm running 3 monitors. When I first started, I was running a monitor, then I upgraded to 2, and now I'm running 3 because that way I've got OBS in one window, the recording screen in the other, volume monitoring, that type of thing. I do keep Discord somewhat semi-minimized, and I keep an eye on it for urgent pings from like the mod chat and shit like that, just in case someone goes in and says a racial slur, which they did earlier today, in fact. I had to ban a man. What did he say? I don't remember. It wasn't a slur. They just said something, just racist. You know how Discord is. So I banned a guy from there. And I like to be able to keep an eye on that so that I can ban on the fly as necessary. Oh, no, I don't think he even said anything racist. I think he was just being edgy. And I was thinking to myself, how has this 13-year-old got the internet? And then I banned him. Anyway. I mean, it's got to the point now with Discord. Sorry, I'll get back to Sweden in a second. It's got to the point with Discord now where I've kind of... You know how, like... There are, like, 2 different types of Discord. Where there's, like, the admins who are really... They're kind of the admins and the moderators who are the ones in the memes who are, like, the really strict rule-following... You know, you have broken rule 2.7, chapter 4, paragraph 3. I have rules that are set out like that to make it way easier for me just to say, hey, banned, you know? Like, hey, this rule is here, you're banned. I'm making myself sound like this guy. Okay, let me try and re-explain this. Let me re-establish the boundaries here, because I'm making myself sound worse. Let me put it like this. I don't give a fuck about Discord. There, I think that draws a line under it, right? I hate that I have to have that Discord. My life would be infinitely better not having a Discord, okay? Okay, well, the Patreon channel's actually fine because it's people who pay to be there. So, A, they don't turn up and they're not, like, racist and belligerent, which is a real nice change of pace. Public Discords, I hate. And I hate being there, and I hate that I'm expected to have one. Anyway, all I spend my time doing is fixing people's RimWorld and banning people who think it's appropriate to post slurs. I hate Discord, but then you get the people from the opposite who like who have Discord as kind of their life. The bureaucrats. Yeah, let's call them that. Really draw a line between me and them. The fucking bureaucrats who are very controlling of everything that goes in. Which is ironic, because those servers I always find with the bureaucrats are always the ones with the NSFW channels, aren't they? The big anime booby ladies. But I like having a load of rules set out so that I can... So that rather than the moderators being like, oh, should we ban this guy? Maybe we'll just give them warning. I would just be like, nah, rules broken, banned, done. Move on. I can get back to the important shit in my life and not Discord. But there are some people who are like, consider this your first warning. The next will incur a 3-minute timeout, which will be officiated by 3 separate moderators at 4 p.m. today. You can appeal this by the... No. I'm not going to do that. I've been in a couple of Discords like that, and I'm not going to say what game... It's Crusader Kings. I'm not going to say what game it was. It was Crusader Kings, though. That have this kind of... Ironically, rulership style, kind of dictatorship over their... over their Discord server. I feel like I'm very laissez-faire. And that people can do what they want as long as they have basic common courtesy. Like, basic human decency is the only rule I would need on that server. But you know that people wouldn't fucking follow that because it's Discord. And you get like 13-year-olds. Anyway, sorry for going on that tirade, but... That's why I leave Discord open in a window, so that I can just be like... Go in there, sweep things up, go back on with my life. So what was I talking about before Discord became an incredible distraction? I have a lot of resentment towards Discord. Sweden. The nation of Sweden, who I'm now at war with. 887 gold, no wands. We haven't found any fucking wands, despite the fact we've got a mod that makes wands glow. Well, I mean, wands already glow, but I mean, all the shit glow. We're leaving. Oh, I don't know if you noticed as well, lamps actually emit light. I'm not sure about the implications of such a thing. I don't think there's any gameplay bonuses at all to that. All those ones are terrible. But it does give a nice aesthetic to it, which I enjoy. Feared by worms, plague rats, teleportitis dodge. Okay. Let's have a look at these ones in a bit more detail. Right. Mana charge speed, first and foremost. 240 on that one. The max mana of 53. 0.18, 0.37, 0.2, 0.5, 0.2, 0.4, 0.3, 0.7, 0.1, 0.2. Okay, of all the ones then, I like this one the most. Mana charge speed is the second highest out of all of them. Max mana is actually not terrible. It's a shuffle wand. Well, you can fuck yourself then. Oh, that one's a shuffle wand too. That one has Firebolt Launcher, which I quite enjoy. And the rest are all shuffle. Well, welcome to the squad. We're going to do that. Well, I suppose we'll take off double cast for the time being, eh? Okay, yes, danger, good. I like it. Let's take that. And let's move on. Have I talked about Sweden yet? I feel like I keep getting distracted. Right, sorry. Okay, no more. Sweden time. Anyway. Oh! Hello. So... I don't know. I don't even remember. I'm just going to start the story from the start because I've already forgotten where I am. I bought a new desk, right? Oh, right, that's it. I was talking about how I had expanded, you know, so I can have shit on the other monsters. That's it. I remember now. So and I've also got a mixer, a full-on analog mixer to twist the dials so I can make myself more bassy if I need be, or which I don't, or more trebly, which I think I also don't because this microphone's real good. But that option is there. And more importantly, because I've got 2 microphones plugged in for me, at least do like Resident Evil or whatever, it means that I can balance this so we sound the same, despite the fact we're using 2 separate microphones. Because the second microphone is like some cheap, shitty Behringer one. No. We take double scatter spell, I guess. Fly downwards. What's the wand itself like? Shuffle. Nah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to pick it up so it stops glowing. We're going to eat it. Oh, I suppose we'll swap it for this one for spell storage, for lack of a better word. Anyway, So I've got two separate microphones, two separate microphone arms. I've got all of that stuff going on, but I also hate cables. I hate any sort of mess or clutter. Anything that doesn't belong can go. And I realize I'm now starting to sound like someone on the Discord. But ultimately, I just hate things being out of place. Things need to line up nice and neatly and perfectly, otherwise it's horribly distracting. So I had a load of speakers, and it was kind of annoying having two speakers with a wire between each speaker, then a wire down to the subwoofer, then a wire to the PC. That's 3 fucking wires. So, and plus they were old. So I just kind of got rid of them. I bought this cheap Amazon soundbar instead, which actually sounds better than the speakers did anyway. But it's wireless. It's Bluetooth, which is so good. So now I've got a big old Bluetooth soundbar on my desk too, which is wider than the monitor. There was a health upgrade there. You see that? And it just fucking... a health betterer. It melted away. So I've decluttered pretty significantly, but the problem with that is I need more space now because I've just got so much shit. So I ordered a new desk from IKEA, the country of IKEA, and everything was fine. I built the fucking thing, spent all afternoon doing that, all afternoon moving my entire desk over, rewiring, retidying everything. Sat down at the desk, and then it occurs to me, Christ almighty, this desk was shallow, and this was the deepest desk IKEA bought. As in from the wall out towards me. Just to give it a very visual description. It was the deepest desk they had. It was like 65 centimeters. And I thought, that's probably enough, right? It was not enough. The monitors were... What's this here, do you think? Health pickup. Ah, there you go. Wait, they're called health pickup? That's even worse. Anyway, I can't remember what part of the story I got up, so I keep getting distracted by Noita. Built this desk, sat at it, realized how incredibly shallow it was. The monitors were only a couple of inches away from my face, and because I also needed a microphone in front of my face, it was unfeasible, not to mention the fact that it was making me... Oh, it was making my eyes hurt. Because it was that bloody close. So I said, fuck it, and I started doing some tinkering. So I've taken the legs off of my old desk, and I've put the top of the old desk onto the shelves of this desk, but because the other desk was 2 meters in length, it had a leg in the middle to support it. But this desk is probably about 130 centimeters at most. So it's really, really short by comparison. I've lost, I mean, a good third of the desk size. So don't check the numbers on that. Don't check the numbers on that. How the fuck am I supposed to get through? We could dig through this wall, but I don't really want to do that. I've lost a third of the desk. The whole point of it was so I could put my PC up on the desk, because right now it's on this old cabinet my parents gave me, which I don't want. Look, I have a very particular aesthetic. I figured if I'm sitting in a room all day, it's going to look nice. If I'm sitting in a room for 18 hours a day, you know, I've got to do something with it to make it look appealing, huh? Otherwise, I am going to lose my mind. Man, thank God we installed that mod that gives us so many health pickups. Otherwise, we'd be on really low health right now, eh? Thank God those health pickups don't immediately disintegrate when they're touched by a sneeze. So I've kind of mishmashed the desks over and done some tinkering. Now, I like IKEA's desk building system. It's very good for building a bespoke desk. However, none of their desk... Oh, fuck me. None of their worktops are good. They're all way too small. You know what they're for? They're for the trendy hipsters, okay, who have a single MacBook. And all they want is a Mac... All they want on their desk is a fucking MacBook and a coaster for their latte, okay? I've got 3 monitors, 2 fucking audio mixers, because one's a DAC, a soundbar. Okay, I need space here. I don't have room for my fucking beard comb or whatever it is hipsters put on a friggin' desk. Or my Apple Magic Pen. My iPhone 12s Max dock. I need things that have function. And for some reason, IKEA hate function. They're all about form. So I built a desk as close as I could, and now I've had to buy another fucking worktop to fit on this bloody desk that I've just built. So I went to Amazon. That was me trying to buy local with IKEA. And now I've been forced to support Amazon. And the worst part is it was a local company on Amazon too. It actually legitimately was, though. So I had to buy I've bought a solid beach tabletop for my desk, which is 2 size, exactly what I need. 2 meters, 70 centimeter depth. Well, I think it was 67 centimeter depth, which is fine. Large enough to fit everything I need on. And, more importantly, means that right now, like I am, I don't know if I explained this bit because this was kind of the biggest problem, I'm currently wedged between 2 bloody drawers, which are intended for a desk twice the size with my legs between them. I will be able to sing castrati by the end of today's recording session. I'm a deer now. A female deer. Like the... There was a sound of music reference, very contemporary, I know. I'd really like that wand because we've had some shit ones so far. It turns out if you shoot it, you might be able to get it. We could just jump into the flaming toxic sludge and just grab it fast. What is it? Oh, I like these ones. But because I've been building... So I dismantled a desk to build a desk to then dismantle a desk and then build the first desk, but differently. I like customizing furniture to make it as convenient as possible for me. So I used IKEA's desk planner, which is very handy, like I said. But... we got this one back. Very nice. But also, it's not perfect. So I bought some like furniture feet for it too. I apologize if I'm repeating myself here. I bought some furniture feet for it as well to like put between the drawers, which the desktop sits on, and then the desktop itself. So that way it's elevated, and more importantly, it means I can run cables under, because I think this far ahead. I can run cables under that gap, and I've also bought a cable tidy that I've got to drill into the desk at some point. But it's very handy. And it means, I'm a long-legged boy, it means because I'm quite tall and have quite long legs, that I can fit under there without being crushed. Or so I fucking thought. Like, there's plenty of room for my legs vertically now, because I hate it when legs scrape against a bloody table. It's like being on a train with the friggin' tray table down trying to watch something. Trading comfort for other comfort. What is that? Ambrosia. So anyway, I've got comfort vertically, but not horizontally. My knees are crushed together, and it's incredibly uncomfortable, so I apologize if I shift around frequently. I don't know how I'm going to do RimWod. I have no idea. I haven't even thought that through yet. It takes like 8-9 hours of recording to get an episode. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to take like 5-minute breaks every 5 minutes. There are places being crushed into places that shouldn't normally. It's very uncomfortable. Luckily, though, IKEA are able to send me another table leg. So what I'm going to do is move one of these chests of drawers out the way and put the table leg, which is called Olav, from the other desk because it was so long it needed the extra table leg in the middle. Then, oh, it's full of monsters, though. Well, we'll talk about that. Hang on, I'm going to have to... my legs. Okay. Okay, hi, I'm back. I'll sit further away from the microphone or something like that. I bet we could do it with this. Hang on. Okay, hold on. Ugh! Look at... Whoa, what a kick! Oh, well, it didn't really count for anything. Okay, hold on. Okay, ready? Do that again, Noita'd Wizard. You can do it. It's coming home. Come on, Noita, score some fucking goals. Everyone was talking about the fucking football in Discord today in an uncharacteristic conversation. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I hate football. I hate football, and I'm going to say it, and this might sound very offensive, I apologize. Football fans are the worst people on planet Earth. Not all of you, but you know the ones I'm talking about. And even a football fan who's like well-mannered knows what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the football fans who go to France, who go to Spain, they burn out cars, they shit in the streets, and they're just generally belligerent and awful. And then their team lose, and they're like, right, let's go kick someone's head in. Like, fucking get a hobby. You could be a Noita'd Wizard. You know, those type. Like, I've made the executive decision. I'm not putting my fucking bins out tonight because England just lost at the whatever it was. It wasn't the World Cup. I know that much. Whatever it was, anyway. England just lost. If I put my bins out, they'll disappear down the street. They'll be in the middle of the fucking road. They'll be destroyed by the morning. They'll be on fire. I'm not putting that out. I fucking hate this game. First kick was legendary, and then it just didn't go anywhere. So now I'm going to have to get up fucking early. Put my damn bins out, because otherwise some troglodyte's going to burn them out. I'm not in the mood to get into an argument with a belligerent football fan when I got fucking Rimworld to record. I'd rather save all my hatred and shouting. Hang on, look, there's a watery... We're going through the watery hole. Okay, let's try that. I'd rather save all my belligerence for shouting at two-dimensional people when they say fail a surgery. So it was a bit of a pain in the arse. So now I'm like... Wasted all my day building a new desk. This was my day off. I recorded early. I actually woke up at 1 a.m. so I could record Rimworld early. So that way I would have enough time today to build a desk. And what do I get for that? Ooh, that's okay. What's this one like? Dog shit. This one looks pretty good though, eh? It's not good, but it's not bad. We can eat through soft materials with it. So anyway, yeah, to build a desk, I need to have to take that desk apart and rebuild it. And then I've got to do it all again in 2 days. Which is really good. really a fun time. Why is there nothing on this floor? Where's all the enemies? Where's all the loot? Let's try and go to, I guess, the collapsed mines, because apparently there's fuck all in here. This is so weird. Can we get to that? Probably won't, but... this is the problem with not having a good starting exploration wand. Give me a wand that always starts me with a dynamite wand. Bomb wands are shit. Really do hate them. Ah, there's some enemies. Guess we haven't been here yet, then. So anyway, I'm at war with the whole of Sweden. I'm at war with the, for a shit desk that they've sent me. They don't make desks deep enough. I have deep needs. And I'm at war with, apparently the rest of the country. Should have had the fucking... I couldn't even record earlier if I wanted to, because I fucking primal chanting coming from the street. It was like a fucking tribe of chimps out there. It's like, fucking shut up. It's 2 p.m. Meanwhile, there are 8 fucking bottles of white lightning in. It'd be Strongbow. It would be Strongbow. Or Carlsberg. So, you know, something classy. Okay, the collapsed mines. Here we are. At least there's life in here. Careful with that. You'll have someone's eye out. In the words of King Harold. Okay. Oh, what have we got here? I get the feeling it might have been a potion. It's concentrated mana, right? Drink. Ah! Sorry, I was trying to drink. Oh, treasure chest. Ah, look at all the glowies here. Brilliant. Really glad I got that mod. Now I can have my hopes dashed way quicker. What have we got here? It's a health... Shit, what do I call it? Health opera? It's a health opera. You go all the way up and around, though. Oh, well, hang on. Spell refresher. Actually, isn't that bad. Potentially blow our way through that. Slimy egg. Well, we are going to need a... Excuse me, we found that chest, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get through. I think of all the ways to try and get through. Hang on, let's kick a couple of these over. There we are. Kaboom. I might just about do it. Put a bit of backspin on a bomb. That one didn't blow up. Kick it fast. Ah! Ah! Noita, what are you doing, you fool? That was like a Worms moment right there. You missed. Okay, try that. That'll do it. Yes! Give me the hopper. No, please. Fuck me. As you can see, it's made a stunning difference to the gameplay. Right, one more. One more. Thank God for these heart containers. I hope someone in the Steam comments was like, this isn't a quality of life, this is a cheat. I feel perfectly invincible with it. You're right, random Steam commenter. I thought kicking the cart isn't getting me anywhere. We show disrespect to the cart. You disrespect the cart, you might get victory. Who knows? Let's see what we can find. I'm going to go this way this time. We should alternate the way that we go on each... Brilliant, thank you for that. We should alternate which way we go on each floor. Or more specifically, each restart. There's another great example of Noita'd wizardry. In the run I was doing to test, everything was working before this one. Chainsaws. Like, really, really nice spell wrapping. You just made a terrible mistake. Turns out they are apparently invincible. Chainsaws, spell wrapping, spark bolts with trigger, you name it. It was a great Noita'd wand building experience. This time around, shit wand after shit wand after shit wand. Nice. We are, however, very much on fire. And it's very painful. Okay. Let's kill those little horrible things. Ow. Health upgrades. Yes! Not health upgrades. HP. What do I call them? Health fixers? Health betterers. That was it. Right, let's try this way first. Go to the dead end, then double back. Bloody light show over here, eh? What the hell's going on? Oh, that was dangerous. I didn't like that. Right, so here's the end. Good. Set up a little bit more. We get a lot of gold. I guess because it's a little bit easier to see things and plot things and plan things. We get a lot more gold with these runs. That's definitely noticeable. The ones are still understandably as shite as they always are. Kick. We were having a conversation about this earlier, and by we I mean me and Elise in the kitchen. We're having a chat about this earlier, that shite needs to be reclaimed by posh people. It'd be good if posh people reclaim that. I'm not a posh person, despite the fact that some people in Discord be like, you're posh. Yeah, posh people do YouTube videos. It's just I don't have an accent because I've trained myself not to have an accent. I think it would probably do me much better on YouTube if I had is it fucking lava? What the hell is that? I thought it's molten gold. Oh damn! I really want to pick it up, but it hurts. Probably do me a lot better to have a posh accent on YouTube, wouldn't it? I actually think it'd be great to have Jacob Rees-Mogg say the word shite in Parliament. I mean, he's not allowed to say that. You get thrown out. You're not allowed to say some very weird things in Parliament. You can't call someone a blackguard. Or you can't accuse them of lying. Or any sort of dishonesty. I think, what was his name? Dennis Skinner. Dennis Skinner? Sounds right. Was an old Labour politician. And he called the Prime Minister a liar and they ejected him. But everybody give him a round of applause on the way out. It's almost like they've given it more power by saying you're not... Like, hey, don't say this to keep political discourse. But actually they've just made it more... Just more impactful when it actually is said. Because people are only going to say it when they sincerely have a point to make. You're just giving people tools, you fools. You can't... What is it? It's something weird. Like, you can't infer somebody has... I can't... It has, like, poor character. Or something very bizarre like that. It's so weird. And when do you draw the line with that? I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm just using this as an example. Because I don't follow politics, but... Just as an example, if I did, let's make up a name of an MP. Let's go, for example, Ian Blackford. Again, I don't follow politics, so that's purely made up. Let's say, for example, he gets up to the podium to ask a question of the Prime Minister, because we have this thing called Prime Minister Question Time in the UK. I don't follow politics, I wouldn't know. At which point, someone will stand up and they will ask the Prime Minister a question. It's one of the... It's lauded as being like one of the best forms of democracy, because the Prime Minister has to stand there and answer questions from any opposition party, any politician, and is expected to give an answer without it being scripted or anything like that. And, let's say, for example, there's a guy like, this made-up man, Ian Blackford, and he gets up to the thing and he's like, you know, Mr. Prime Minister. Well, let's assume he's got a thick Scottish accent when he does it. What would you say to somebody accusing you of, you know, not funding the health services and causing the deaths of many people or whatever? Again, this is just purely an example. How is that not a character assassination is the point I'm making from this whole thing. You know, if you're criticizing someone's healthcare policy, that to me sounds like you're implying they're a pretty bad character. It's very weird. It's very weird rules. I think I'm going to go into politics when I'm done with YouTube. I think I'll just do it, you know? You don't need... it's common belief that you like need to go to university or whatever for that and study political theory and, you know, history, economics. I mean, all the conservative politicians very famously read the classics at Oxbridge. I don't quite understand how that's a degree. You know, I read Homer at university. I don't understand how we are also entrusting you with our health and nation just because you've read some old shit, but to put it as bluntly as possible. We've got this health, but I don't know if you noticed, we've got the levitation bar by Noita'd Wizard now. That frog is just straight up going to fucking kill me, so you know what, I'm not even going to entertain it. I could just do it. I could just quit right now, and there's literally nothing to stop me going and becoming a politician. Right, what have we got? My platform is Noita'd Wizard is illegal. 2 light acid. Did we not pick one up identical to that? Wow, that's always cast scatter. Shuffle, yes. Oh god, what a mess of a wand. Saw blades, bolts, or everything. I think I want to take that just to take some of the spells off of it. Wow, they're all pretty bad, aren't they? Ooh. Let's go for... I mean, this is the better one out of the 2 of them. But, do I want saw blades? No. But once again, the game's not giving me a fucking choice, is it? Right, what have we got here then? Oil Blood, Revenge Rats, Faster Levitation, Reroll, Boomerang Spells, Repelling Cape, Kills to Mana. I think that's probably terrible. Stains drop at faster rate when moving. Boomerang Spells. Wow, those are all terrible. Sure. Repelling Cape it is. Suppose we might save ourselves a little bit of poison and toxic damage. And now I get to, yep, slice myself to bits with saw blades. This game really hates giving me ones. I don't know what it is. Some ones you just find so many and then you just get like 6 runs in a row where there's fucking nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Want that health upgrade. I feel like it's a little bit risky. It turns out it was. Turns out, yeah, it really was, eh? Okay. Let's head along this middle layer. I was making the mistake of running along the top, which is a pretty poor idea, because then you're covering less surface area. Or more specifically, visually, you can see less of an area, because the top third of the screen is covered with holy mountain bricks, you know? Right, let's go this way. Let's run along here. Trying to maximize coverage of everywhere. Oh, look, see, we're back at the top again. No, we need to go deeper than this. Basic game theory. Always go deeper. What's in that? Is a fucking cow in that minecart? Hello? You see what I mean? That look like a spotty cow. I should just add a mod that adds some bizarre Easter egg. That'd be quite fun. Completely throw you guys off. Replace the Guardian of Holy Mountain with like a big old fucking polar bear or something. Oh! What a waste. What a waste. 10 health remaining. I think I'll get those health upgrades. Becoming really handy when I eviscerate myself with these saw blades. 415 gold. Wow, we've done a terrible job on this floor. I mean, both times I played this, both times I tested it. And the dud run I did by the audio was shitty because I moved all my desk around. They were both great runs. They were both incredible runs with so many good things going for them. And then the second I hit the record button, it's like the game is... maybe they can detect OBS in the processes. What the fuck is that? Oh, hello. Ah, don't do it, please. This is a mod. This is a mod that allows you to put a wand on the anvil. And you can pour potions on the anvil. It'll do weird things to the wand, depending on what you pour onto it. It is an Anvil of the Gods, if you can't tell. We got another one there. I'm glad we saw this before we died. This mod is objectively more power to you, gives you more options, but it's also cool as fuck. Look at it. Right, let's see what we can do then. So I just throw one down, right? So let's throw like, they're all fucking terrible. Oh, God, I'm so tired. Spent all day building desks and not recording. Actually, that one's okay. Give me that. Then we put the wand here. Ah! And then we pour something on it. Like that. It did say press E to pour potion. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. What did it do? Gives a circle of fervor on the wand. Was Large Magic Missile already on there? I don't think it was. Thank you. And that's it. We've used our anvil. So it's quite cool. It's quite a cool little mechanic. It's single use. You can't, like... You can't really use it to manipulate the game too much in your favor. But now we've got a weird one that... That's shuffle. I should have been very careful with that. That, is now blessed. And I like that. I think that's a fun mechanic. Right, well, that will probably do for Noita'd Wizard today. I'm almost certain we'll probably pick this up tomorrow and immediately die, so don't get particularly attached to this run. What do we want to take out of all of these? Permanent shield? Sure, I mean, it's pretty terrible, but why the fuck not, eh? And there we are. Good work. I imagine that could be very good. Like, put this on this wand. And then... This wand with, like... A shuffle, yes, that's the only problem. Fuck it, just keep, like, this on there. And then we do one of those, and then one of those. Yes! All the damage. Well, anyway, we'll mess around with it tomorrow. See you then. All the mods are in the description, so take a look if you want.